There's plenty of reasons why you might be seeing synchronicities flying around. Perhaps every time you pick up your phone, or perhaps every time you look at the clock, you're seeing the number 444. There's a deep reason for this, and it's likely that you're going through an awakening journey. In fact, if you're on this channel, I'm certain you are, because, you know, there's no smoke without fire. You must be here for a reason. And the sign 4444 can pop up at bad times in your life and very good times in your life. But it's both popping there for good reasons. Even when something bad is happening, we can perceive it to be negative, right? And when we do that, we tend to attract more negativity into our life. We're not going there today. This sign here can pop up in bad times to let you know that you're on the right path, although it doesn't feel like it right now. I'm going to go deeper into this and some of the other meanings and some of the other reasons as to why you may well be communicating with the universe through the number 444. First reason why you're seeing 444 in synchronicity right now is because it's essentially the universe letting you know, or perhaps even you letting yourself know as a reflection from the universe, that you're on the right path. Sometimes, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this can come, your synchronicity 444 can come at very dark times in your life, but it's there, it's a little message just to let you know that even though it feels dark right now, you're right where you need to be. That can sometimes be a little bit hard to accept, can't it? Especially when things externally aren't going your ways, or we're taking lots of knocks and punches from life. It can be very hard to then receive that number as a positive sign. But it's there, it's a little message just to say, look, soon you'll know why you were in this darkness. And for now, you're in the right place. Dark though it is, you're in the right place. Keep moving. 444 also, almost on the flip side of that, can come out at times when you're really passionate, when you're really ambitious. I don't mean in the moment, although it might be in the moment. I mean more generally when you're, for example, working on a new hobby or working on a new business venture even. It will come out as pop up on screens everywhere on your phone, just to show you as a reflection that you're being passionate, you're being ambitious, and that's being picked up by the universe. And that's fun, because you know as a reflection that you are being that way. Even if it's not a business venture or whatever it is for you, you know that the universe is listening, and that's really fun. 444 as well is kind of representational of very good foundations. Usually, for good foundations, we put 4 things in the floor, don't we, to hold something up. It seems that's the best way to create a 4-sided foundation. Think of tables, think of beds, think of chairs. They all have 4 foundations. And this is nice. This is akin to honesty, and you're being honest with your life, and that's creating good foundations for you to build upon. Of course, when we're building things, if we're building it on shaky foundations, it's no good. So perhaps you're going through a spiritual journey and you're looking to build a life that you're proud of. 444's popping up as a reflection to say, look, you're doing a really good job. Although the life may not be the way that you want it right now, keep going. The foundations you're building are strong. Can also be a reflection for us to perhaps become more honest, firstly with ourselves, because when we're honest with ourselves, we're honest with the external world, but also with the external world too. For me, and this one's quite a personal one, but you may well find this, whenever I saw 444, it was a reflection for me to double down on my efforts. Now, at times we can see 444, get the intuitive download that this means we should double down on our efforts and not want to do it. Understandable, been there, I get that. But when we're seeing 444 as an external reflection of an intuitive knowing that we should double down on our spiritual practice or our whatever our efforts are, maybe we're working on a big project, doubling down on the efforts, is important in this moment, because where you need to go requires a newer version of you, an upgraded version of you. And when we double down on our efforts, we show the willingness to the universe that we're ready to act on our passion. We're ready to do what's required to become the new version of ourselves that we need to be in order to manifest whatever it is that we're doubling down on. Be that a spiritual practice, be that a new project, be that maybe you're heading up something at work and you're a little bit scared of. You need to double down on your efforts to improve yourself as a person, to self-develop, to become a person that's required from the universe to create this ambitious thing that you're wanting to create for yourself. Remember as well, for me especially, and this will be resonant with some of you I'm sure, that 444 is coming as a reflection from the universe to increase your intuitive abilities. Become more quiet inside so that we can really listen to the intuitive downloads that we perhaps miss through the day because we're so distracted externally. These downloads that come through intuition are your ladder rungs that you climb in order to create the life that life wants you to create for yourself. We climb these ladder rungs one by one by one, and it's almost like in life we're walking, and as we walk, as we place our foot down on the floor, the next step is given, isn't it? It's a very trusting, this is the way we live our lives. We step and something's put underneath our feet so that we can land. When we increase our intuition, it opens up, perhaps, shall we say, another line of connection so that we can perhaps see the step in front of us before we put our foot down. And then life's a little bit less scary. Of course we can't control life and we don't know where our lives are going to go, but we do have some control, and if we open our minds to and increase our intuition, we can almost get the guidance and the foresight that we perhaps otherwise wouldn't have got as to where our life is going, because we were like blinded, I suppose, by our external distractions. One mantra that you can say to yourself when you see 444 is, everything is always working out for me, or if you prefer, all is well. Although it may not feel like you're on the right path because life might be dark, or you might be dealing with some darkness in yourself, if you're seeing 444, thank it. You're on the right track, though it may not feel like it. Karmically there's something you're playing out, and soon you'll know why. Thank you for watching this video. Of course, down below you can sign up for what's called chakra rotation. It's free, you got to sign up though. It will in essence prime your spine for the activation of Kundalini. It will help you begin feeling your chakras in your body. They are blissful energy hubs in your body, and in order to feel them we kind of have to resensitize our inner system, because we're so distracted externally we don't feel these centers in our bodies, and that's a shame because they're really blissful. They're an extra dimension to life that we can see life through rather than the mind, because the mind can be quite negative at times, but the chakras are never negative. They're always there as an energy center that's very positive and very blissful. And if you're anything like me, sometimes you need a bit of bliss in your body to even do anything. So that will be down there. I don't know if we'll be ready today. It should be ready tomorrow for sure. Hopefully we can make it ready today, but bear with me, I'm very busy. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.